Well, everyone, just give it a couple of minutes and get started. Morning, Cheryl. Good to have you back. Hi, Zeph. Hi, Kara. Good day to you, Tabu. That's a good point. AUDNZD, how did that go? Good point, yeah. Was it a sell at 1151? God, it's moved a hell of a lot, hasn't it? Sure, can't take the strain. Oh, 24 hours, or was it? Or 12 hours or whatever, yeah. Serious momentum. Right, Heather Renzo, yeah, we'll look at gold in a minute. Yeah, actually can't stand what happened yesterday. Yeah, just jumps up. I don't absolutely understand why. Makes no sense. AUD cap. Yeah, we'll look in a minute. That's coming up to 7:30, so we can look at it. Well, I don't know. I remember the US is totally absent. I think, well, bloody well, in my opinion, anyway, rational sentiment. The point made no sense to me anyway. Just but to say I know everything, which I clearly don't, but that made no sense to me. So the guys in. Okay, we can start morning funny. All right, let's have a look. Yeah, we've got US is back on the call today. Before we go any further, we go over just a second. This guy's in here. The economic calendar today. The Australian interest rate decision, there wasn't. They expected it, and well, whatever it expected, there was no interest rate hike. Okay. So look at this getting in the way of a second. Yeah. GBP construction PMI coming up as, and 4 o'clock today is purchasing manufacturers index in the United States. Something happening there. Just to remind you, when in one area out the other, I've got it handy there. Remember, you can have those things handy on or minimize if you don't have a second screen. They can refer back to it. Okay, so these guys, I'm trying to do two things at once here. There we are. Okay. No, it wasn't yours. It was my JP. Oh no, it wasn't. It was yours. You're quite right. Damn. This is, and you might have a laugh. I'm in it as well. Yeah, it is getting. Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. 141.50. I think got slightly better than that actually. It's yeah, that seems to be coming right. Well, at least that's making sense, Zeph. Morning, Sephora. Yeah, the gold. Let's go look at gold. Yeah, that makes no sense whatsoever. Look at that. All right, look at that. It's interesting. They hit the 10-day. So maybe you should have the 10-day on. Hit it right on the nail. But what is doing up there with a strong dollar and high? Do not know. Maybe I actually don't know. When you don't know, you can guess. That's always a guess. Having said that, I want to look at the yields on that subject. They're starting to go back up again, which is bad for the market and bad for gold. Sorry, guys, you stopped out. Clearly you would. But I think we could get the pullback on it now. Yeah, I'm always a bit reluctant to say going again. I'll be honest, I have. When you're just taking a bit of a smack, but I still see the downside of the name. A bit wary of pushing it because I was fairly confident yesterday, and look what happened. But I still see gold coming off. Yeah, quite honestly. Yeah, it's quite well to say on that one. I saw it yesterday coming off, and it didn't. But confidence aside, I see it coming off. Okay. Right, before we go to that, so look at a couple of the other ones. You mentioned AUD. I think that seems to be doing okay. Yes, it is. What a pleasure. DDD, AUDCAD. Where is it? 89.30. Yes, it's coming off. Right, it's trying to slip below the 89. We've been in since, yeah, was it yesterday? AUDCAD, just want to make sure of that. I think actually, yes, it was yesterday. Good. Okay, so in the AUDCAD, the guys that took that one, I think you can move it down to entry. So you got in about 89.30. We've got down here for the trading room entry, and I tend to take them, by the way, unless I say I'm not so keen, and then I don't, but then I'm wrong and it does do well. Well, so on board. Yeah, we mentioned CAD JPY. I missed out on that. Oh, you're in it, are you? Okay. Ooh. Yeah, it was, yeah. But anyway, I'm not on it. I'm not in that. I'm being honest. I'm not. I missed that one. Hesitated, and yeah, I'm not in it. So that ship sailed. I'm not going to join it now. So good luck. Well done if you are on board. You are on board. Look at that 108. Wow. And I chickened out at 106.30. 106.60, sorry. Wow, brilliant. Should have known better because that one's my go-to one, and I chickened out anyway. So yeah, the CAD, yeah, I suggest move it down to entry so you can't lose in the trade and see if we can get some more down movement, and then we start modifying the stop into profit. Okay, well done. Well, Zeph's the man at the moment. GBP JPY. Okay. Not sure this one. So catch that in a second. Wow. Yeah. Pound's jumping a bit. I'm not quite sure. It's suddenly on a day chart. So look at this shorter term chart. Because I think it's 10:30. The construction's coming out, maybe preempting it, or maybe just settling down after yesterday's election and thinking maybe Liz Truss is not such a bad lass after all. But the pound seems to be doing okay. I think it's more fundamental emotion than actually much else. On the daily chart, seem to be shooting up. Do you want to join it now? It's clearly up. Do you want to join it now? If you do, we've got to find a stop to make it worthwhile. It's clearly in the buy zone. Might get some more momentum. It's got a bit of resistance there. I'm not sure if I want to join it now. It's a problem. Let's have a look. See, we're going to put the stop. Remember, it's only 9.5 hours old, and it's already shot up 220 pips. Might be a bit late to join the momentum. Oh, we're in for a buy, Cheryl. That's a completely different ball game. You must be smiling. Yeah, true. Yeah, well, Cheryl, if you're in for a buy, I'm assuming quite a decent profit. It's got a bit of resistance there. I'm not saying you should take it, but I'd certainly say modify your stop loss, or you can even cut your position. I don't know what size you're in, but obviously you can't cut a position on one micro. But if you're more than that, you might want to maybe take some of it off the table, move it up, and see if you can go a little bit further. Well done. You'd like to join, would you? If you want to, you can. I'm a bit nervous of that. Yeah, I think that's probably best advice, Cheryl. I'm not sure I want to join it now. Well, maybe I'll throw it over to the man of the moment, Seth, and the lady of the moment, Ashley. Would you join this now? The thing is, where you're going to put your stop. If you know, it's moved up 220 pips. Let's use a 4-hour or something like that. Let's look at the 4-hour. Now, a few sellers coming in here. I'm not sure I'll be joining it now, but anyone to join this one now? Okay, right, we'll have to put the stop down here somewhere. We're going to take it to. We're going to take it to. You can take it up there, maybe. It'll be up there, 167. Yeah, we can do it maybe even there. 166.45. Put on the 4. We're going to put the stop loss here on the 4-hour. Yeah, but remember that 4-hour is only an hour and a half hold. Just bear that in mind. If you want to join it now, after the record, I'm not keen. I'm with you on that one, Zeph. I wouldn't be joining it now. You see, you got to understand again. If you're on board, like Cheryl's on board, well bloody done and all that. But again, remember I mentioned her there. Maybe take some off the table, modify your stop loss. There's going to get guys there who are going to get a little bit nervous, do some profit taking. Remember, your profit taking no longer you're selling to get out. There could be some guys not necessarily selling it short, but that could happen, and that happens. But I think it's going to be a bit of banking profits on that one, which means it could get a bit of a pullback. You know, I certainly wouldn't be joining it here. Putting it up for you there if you want to, but really that's I'd say a 4-hour candle, but it's not. It's an hour and a half candle. And look at the distance there, 163.13. Yeah, even that's over 100 pips is a stop loss on an hour and a half candle. I'd be very, very, very wary about joining the party now. Could well go right. I mean, it got gold completely wrong yesterday, but that jumped up, and I was fairly comfortable that it would come off at those levels for the reasons I gave many times. So anything could happen. We all know the markets will be very, very strange at times, but in more prudency, I would strongly think we should be careful if you're going to join it now. If you really want to, make sure you can handle the stop loss. Okay, but there it is if you want it. But unless I get a couple of people say want to do it, I'll write it down. I mean, shit, of course I will. But for the record, I ain't. Okay, does anyone want to join? I think it's Precious there. Anyone who want to join? If you don't want to join, don't say anything because I presume. But anyone will join? I think you're on your own there, Precious. If you want to do it, there's the figures. Good luck. Good luck. You're in. Okay. Well, you might have the last laugh. Good for you. if you do. I like I said, no. Okay, well, let's see how they'll come back to that. Interesting, you can remind me. I'm not writing it down because nobody else is going into it, but you can remind me to come back and look at it. Yeah. See what happens there, Etienne. Again, I mean, we're all human, you know, and as I say, we miss out because we think, well, hang on, we hesitate, we're not sure, then we jump in and we wish you hadn't, and then you're now feeling a little bit insecure, confidence gone a little bit, and then you miss the next one and wish you had gone in. Yeah, I just mentioned this morning in the strategy room, because of indecisiveness, I think one of the movements now is what I call the high-speed traders, the proprietary traders are working in companies with virtually no costs because they're working for the company and they're the market makers. So they're not hanging around, they're getting in and getting out all the time. And that's why I think some of those movements, when the movement goes, they pile on it, and as they're going to profit, and it starts to go up, they get out again. I think that's why we're getting these sort of rather erratic movements, because, as I say, it's quite frankly, a lot of it's fairly directionless. Yeah, get back to 163, something like that. Absolutely, yeah. But I'm not chasing it now. Okay, we'll come back to that. You mentioned JPY, those who went in the end, well bloody done. Yeah, I clearly mentioned ad nauseum. I missed it. Just put it daily. Okay, I missed it, but there's a breakout now. But again, I don't know, I'm just not confident enough to join it, even though they had the breakout. Okay, so personally, again, sorry, it's probably me being a little bit sort of chicken here, but I wouldn't be joining here. And we'll hopefully get a better price, probably then hover and miss it, I don't know, but I'll leave that one. Okay, anyone who want to join CAD JPY here? No thanks. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm with you on that, Cheryl. Okay, we'll move on. GBP NZD. The movement of the pound, almost certainly that's gone up. But again, I'm sure we're joining it. Yeah, right. Now, this might be, don't jump in now. Oh, thank you. I keep forgetting that. Thank you. Don't do that, you Philip. Yeah. Now, surprise you here, but I think this is setting up for a short. We've had the bounce in the pound. I personally think it's going to be sustained. You know, when someone gets selected, they call it the honeymoon period. And then the honeymoon zero, they all get stuck in. I think that's going to happen to Liz Truss when the magic cannot solve most of the unsolvable problems. Okay, so I think it's in the downside there. It's in the, when I'm saying it's in the sell zone. I'm not sure that's going to be sustained. We've got a few sellers coming in at the moment. Let's look at the 4 hour. A few sellers coming in. Look at the 1 hour. A few sellers, 15 minutes. Bit hovering. I'm not sure that is going to be taken out. I think this is a possibility of a short, but I'm going to wait to see, get a bit more confirmation. But actually, to be honest, I don't see upside yet. Anybody got an opinion on this one? Yeah, so you agree with me, Etienne, for confirmation. Okay, good. I don't know about buying. If you're looking for buying, be overconfident about buying it there. We need a confirmation for a breakup, but I think that's going to be the exhaustion there. I think it's going to come back. So I've got it written down. So remind me, guys, to come back to that one. I think we can get a sell on this one. Well, the overall momentum, I think that's more fundamental. Let's say honeymoon period jump. I'm not sure it's getting maintained. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, read the supply zone. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Another one I looked at for short was this one here, pound dollar. We know the dollar is still almighty at 109.50 on the DXY. It's come off a couple of times and then regained it. I think there might be an opportunity to sell this down. It's gone to around figure 1.16. I think there's maybe an opportunity here. Let's look at the 4. Yeah, I think we got a chance of this one if you put the stop above here somewhere. I think there's a possibility of a sell on this one. I can indeed, but I want to just do this one quickly to see if anybody likes this, because I see a possibility here of a sell. Just want to see what the stop loss we're going to do on this one. Yeah. Doesn't have to be that wide, maybe just above here. About a 75 pip stop. Yeah, we can get it if we take it down there. We can even get it if we take it there. I think we've got a possibility here. Let's have a look at it. When that's finished, we'll look at those guys. So stop 70, call it 670. Call it around 80. Make it 80. That's better. Just hang on. That's better. Yeah. Anyone like the look of this one? I'm quite keen on this one. I see downside on this one. I think the had a bit of a jump. I'm not sure it's going to be maintained. You might want to say, is the 1.16 going to hold? Maybe a bit of confirmation. Who knows? But I think it's got a chance of downside. You like it? Okay, that's good enough. Right, so I like it. So, okay, pound dollar. Call it round figure. 167, 1.1484. Okay, there you are. If you want to take that one, I've got it written down to come back to, but it looks like it's coming off a bit. So those are taking it, great. Just let these guys in. Okay, moving along. You want to look at AUD/USD and Euro JPY first, because in order, it's only fair. UR/JPY. That's trend up. Looks like a nice T-pin stop loss to enter now. Oh, has that jumped or what? So I presume you want to buy that. Is that correct? Yeah, we have to stop on this one. We put on the daily, it's 139.40. That's what, about 85 pips. And you want to take it to, so let's see. Yeah, you can take it up here somewhere. Anyone want to join this? A bit of resistance here. Anyone want to join this? For the record, I think it might pull back a bit before I join it. But anyone who will join Zeph on this one? Okay. I shall write these down because we're going to miss a couple. AUD/USD, USD, NZ, Euro, NZD. Just give me a moment. Okay, you want to long it, leave it alone. I'm trying to sort of pull back on that as well. Okay, so where do you want to put the stop? Down here somewhere below today's low? I'll have a look at, put it up for you. If you disagree, just say so. Hey, Zeph. I mean, you traded before, so you can do that. It's pretty plain. You can agree. I have no problem with that. And so I'll put the stop loss up here somewhere. Sorry, a TP, I mean. Maybe put it up here. I'm not going to get one there. May have to put it up here to get a decent one. 144. Let's have a look at that one. Can't do it. That's fair. Okay. Long, yeah, where's the stop loss down here, like I mentioned? 139.47. Ooh, it's a wide one there. 139. Unless you want to do the 4 hour, I'll put it up anyway. We can adjust it now. And then 143.84. Why is it not happening? Sorry, just trying to get this thing right now. Now what? That's better. Right, just it just below there. Sorry, it's just not me, it's that thing there. Let's just put it a little bit there. Okay, I'm 143.84. No, it's not going to work. So you have to put a little bit higher than a little bit higher there, something like that. That'll probably squeeze it. But as I say, do you want to take that one, Zeph? That's what I'm looking at. You can play around with it. Do you want to adjust it around? That's true, yeah. Yeah, how about that? You happy with that? Anyone else join? Fair enough. For the record, I'm not, but I mean, yeah, anyone want to join on that one? Come to that in a minute. Just going to finish this one up first. You want to join it? There you are. Finally wants to join it. And Zeph, do you want to do that one? I'll put it down if you like. Well, yeah. For me, it's I'm not getting it. Zeph wants to hold back. Finally wants to do. I'm sorry, finally, you're on your own now. Zeph pulling out. Anyone want to join it? I'll put it down if you like. So the trade was about a bit of consensus coming in here or not. Anybody else want to join finally on this one? Okay, you want to join us? A couple then. Okay, all right. So name Mageba, is that pronounced properly? All right, there's a couple of you. I'll go for that. Euro JPY. 141.22, 159.54, 143.8. Okay. Okay. What's Johnny? There it is. Give you a couple of moments. You're already in. Show you step out of the game yet. Well, if you are, and like I said before, don't forget the situation, modify stop loss, protect profits, and you can always cut some of your position and bank some of your profits if you want. That's your choice. Certainly don't want to count your life. I suggest you don't. Rather, stick with what you got, you're in profit, modify, and take it from there, like I mentioned. Okay. All right. Okay. Those are in. Got it there. I've written it down. Come back to it if you want. I've got a few to look at now. Okay, Zeph. Well, we'll look at that. You can remind me at 4 o'clock. Okay. Now, what we're doing now, we want to go and look at what we've got. AUD USD. That's right. AUD USD. Still coming off. We've had a trade in there for a while. Some guys might still be in it. Some might have taken profit. It's battling to break through here. That's my worry. Look at that. Look at that tail. Look at that tail. A little bit there and a little bit there. It's battling to break through. I'm not sure I'll be joining it now. You can come back to that, HM, but I'm not sure joining it now. If you want to come back to it, I'll do it with pleasure. Because CAD JPY. Do you want to join that one? Oh. Euro NZD, we come to that, and we got that one went down. The other one, just a second. Euro NZD. I think we've got one on this one as a sell at 1.63. My goodness, that's a stinker of a one. That didn't work out too well, did it? Yeah, looks like we got stopped out on that one. No, that didn't work out too well, did it? We'll line through it. You've got to remember, you back down, be honest with the loss as well as the profits. Okay, so that one didn't do too well. Sorry about that. Yeah. So we're stopped out on that. It seems to be pulling back, but I'm a bit nervous of it. I'm not sure, to be honest. Okay, Euro GBP. Sit in the buy zone. Got some a bit of strength coming with the pound, but some strength is creeping into the euro. Remember I mentioned, because the euro is quite frankly a bit of a mess, sounds a bit of contradiction in terms. The one thing they do have as a chancellor is the interest rates. So the traders are preempting an increase in euro interest rates as a must. And I think that's giving it some strength before it actually, if it does occur. So we're getting a bit of euro strength creeping in. We already had some pound strength creeping in. I would seem to come back to support, seem to be surviving that support, be defending that support. Again, sorry, I'm not confident. Good morning, Raymond. I'm not confident to buy it, and I'm certainly not confident to sell it. But in theory, the odds are likely some more upside on that one because of the pure technicals. But I'm just a bit worried, not that confident. So I need a bit of help on this one. Anyone want to do this one? Buy or sell? Remember, if you're selling this, you're buying the pound, it's been doing quite well. But if you're buying this, you're selling the pound, it's been doing quite well. I'm not sure at all. In fact, I'm fairly sure I'm not going to do it. In fact, I'm not sure. I'm not going to go for this one. I might get a pullback, but I'd like to see a confirm one. I think it's a likelihood if I had to, I suppose, yeah. Too many ifs and buts. At the moment, yes. Well put, Cheryl. Actually, you're absolutely spot on there. At the moment, they're pretty strong. I mean, things change. I mean, we talk about the strong, the middleweight, and the lightweight. So at the moment, they're creeping into the stronger ones. So, yeah. For that reason, I'm as good as any. I'll be staying away. Yeah. Sorry about that, but nothing much exciting on that one. I just want to go back to the CAD JPY I was mentioning. Hi, John. I think we're confirmation. I think we might get a call back on it. Yeah. As I say, I think it's a honeymoon period after Liz Truss getting through yesterday. I think a lot of guys are fast asleep because of time zone difference and now clambering on board to push it up. I'm not sure it's going to be sustained. Jumping a short now, keep an eye on it. I quite like the against the dollar. We've already got one on at 1.16. It's come off a bit. She's doing quite well. We got in all that already on that one. Pound dollar as a sell at 1.16. It's already about 10, 15 pips in profits. That's okay. Join it now. You make your mind up on that one. Okay. GBP NZD. It seems to be the 4 hour. It seems to be pulling back, doesn't it? Not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. I think you might get a bit annoyed by 1.9, it's only 20 pips away before it may or may not break down. It's still in the fairly strong zone on the hourly, medium on the 4 hour, it's weak on the daily, and it seems to be holding a bit of support there. Yeah, I see the short, but I think I prefer a short if you can. I think it might get a bit of a noise, a bounce. I'm a bit indecisive on the moment. I think the market's probably a bit decisive as well. Okay, you're already in, John. That makes a big difference. Okay, so we're joining it now. Well, we've got the trade idea out now. We're on board now for a short and seem to be doing okay. Yeah, I think Cheryl may be more prudent. If you want to take the risk going in now, I do see the downside, maybe half in now and half if it breaks 1.9. So at least you're on board. because it seems to be coming back. I think it gets to noise 1.9, but I would agree with the downside on this one. Yeah. Anybody else? Anyone want to join it now? What do you reckon? Okay, right. Well, I'll put something up there for you as a short. Just give me a moment. It's a bit high. I think I'll bring that down a bit to there. That should do it. And the TP we can put in at this area, 1.8820, call it. 1.8820. No problem, the risk reward, 85 bucks. The micro is not a problem there. Okay, right, we've got that. Okay, we'll do that then. I have to bring to like it more and more. Just like you, Cheryl. Don't panic, only kidding. GBP, NZD. One 1.9287 and 8820. Okay, good enough. She's flirting, they call it. Okay, right. Come back to that. The Dow. Look at the Dow in a moment. Just want to make sure everyone's got this if they want it. I'm in favour of it myself, by the way, just for the record. Okay, hope you all got it. I've got it written down if you want to come back to it. The figures, don't worry. If you're not sure, we'll come back to it. That's very important. Right, the Dow. Oh, yeah. As you know, my views on the indices, short the rally rather than buying. Yeah. Seem to have risen up to a bit of resistance there. And then the sellers are coming defending it. Yeah, I see some more downside there. Let's have a look at a stop loss. Where can we put it? Yeah, 200 pips away should do it, and bring it down here. You don't even have to get too greedy on it. Maybe down, maybe a little bit further down there. 31.1. So am I right? And 31.1. That's fine. 350 bucks a micro. 350 around a micro if you want to do it. I mean, you need to have about at least $5,000 in your account for risk on your balance, equity management. Even if you can do it with less, then just remember you've got to work on the percentage of your balance you're prepared to risk. If you've got $2,000, you're prepared to risk 350. That's quite a large percentage, but there you are. That's your risk. But don't try getting cute with it if you've got a small balance. This thing can be, well, yeah. But I do see some downside plus minus there. And it's above the round figure 30,000, which I like as well. But you need a decent stop because it can jump around. So if you're prepared to risk what's going up as we speak, you're prepared to risk 370, call it around 400 bucks for one micro, then go for it. Do you like it? Sia likes it. He's happy to join you. Do you like it, Mr. Mintamia? Anybody else want to join on this one? Not rich enough yet. Oh, okay. Now that's your first financial mistake there, Cheryl. Working on it. This is how you become rich. You get other people to work for it and give it to you. That's how it should be. You see the film Danny DeVito, Other People's Money. Okay, anyone want to join? Pearls of Wisdom. Anyone want to join? We've got Sears keen on it. Anybody else want to do it? Anybody else? So I go, what do you call an auction here? You're going to wait. Your idea, you're going to wait. Well, Sears already on board. Anybody else want to join? Give you a bit of a tip there. Anybody says yes, then that's the person getting on the phone to, because it means they've got some money. Okay, nobody else wants to join. We'll see you there if you want to, but I won't write it down because nobody else wants to join it. Okay. You like that? Do you like that little quick, hey, Sully? Okay, right. If I missed something there, CAD-JPY. That's right. I was mentioned. I personally think that ship sailed. I think we missed that one. If it continues up, well, we're not on board. One of those things. Good luck if you are, but I'm not sure I'll be joining it now. I think it's joining the ship when it's practically, it's like getting on board in Pietermaritzburg, heading for Durban with a stop loss in Pretoria. I think, in my opinion, at the moment. That was mentioned earlier on. No comments on that one. Okay, what's happened with gold? Anything happened with gold? I know we've got GBP-JPY. GBP-JPY. Yeah, it is retracing a bit. I'm not sure I'll be shorting it though. I'm still not keen on buying the yen. If you're shorting this, you're buying the yen. I'm not keen on that. And as Cheryl pointed out, the pound and the euro seem getting a little bit stronger. Retracing, but I'm not touching it. Okay, Delmin, I'm not touching it. Okay. Right. I know we got burnt yesterday, but anyone want to look at this one? Just look at the dollar on the other screen. The dollar's 109.50. It seems to be holding. On the 10-year yields, that's gone up quite nicely, back above 3.2%, which is bad for gold. I still see downside on this one. If you got burnt yesterday, probably would like to go and have another go at it, but I still see some downside. Well, it doesn't seem to be happening. I think we probably will. I think Dan, we're not on board. But I do see some downside on this one. Okay, Elliot, I understand. See you all at 4 rather. Okay, CHF-JPY, that should be a buy. Oh, I see a very high now, okay. Cool, yeah. Theory of the buy, but how come we missed it? We did anyway. Should have bought it down there. That's easy in hindsight. Let's look at the weekly. Ooh, dear me. Let's look at the monthly. Yeah, it's only a spike. Do you want to join it now? Again, I think it's a bit overcooked. Anyone want to join this one? I think it's like the CAD-JPY. I think those two ships we've missed. Well, I've missed anyway. Yeah, this I get, but I mean, do you want to join it? Yeah, I think we missed that ship. Okay. All right. Right. In the meantime, so get any more suggestions? Just going to quickly go back to the pound GB. Where's the pound? You want to leave gold for the moment. If you do want to do gold, remind me. GBP USD. Coming off nicely, hey? It's coming off nicely. Coming off nicely. Right, we're 30 pips in profit. Yeah, 30 pips in profit. I think you can modify your stop loss already. We got in about half an hour ago, and already we're modifying the stop loss to entry. What a pleasure. Fantastic. So get your stop loss down to 1.16. That should have been your entry. If you got in at about 1.15, 85 or 90, don't move it just to entry yet. It's a bit too close for the noise. I like to keep a little bit of area between at least 25 odd pips, something like that, 20 or 30 pips away. So I think just hang 5 if you got in a little bit late. If you've got a 1.16, which to be honest, I did, and you're all smiles, yeah, you're already in. You can modify to entry. Okay. So that's nice. So good stuff. GBP-NZD was a sell at 90.10. Starting to try to come right, so we'll keep an eye on that. Euro JPY 141.22. That was an interesting one. Hey, see how that's doing. We've got that one to sell at 141.22. Although the nerve to take it a little bit in profit, that's okay. So not too bad, not too bad. Oh yes, sorry, Ashley and Zeph there, AUD-NZD, must forget that guy. We're getting at 1151. And you got into sell. Well, there you are. You're a little bit of profit there. Not exactly shooting the lights out, at least in the right direction. Go back to dollar yen. Just doing that. Just about to go down there. So great minds think alike. Come off a little bit, but we're still in. I've got a wide stop, so I'm sitting with it probably for a while on this one. A wide stop, see how it moves up. But at least in profit. 17 pips is okay. But I'll still leave the stop where it is at the moment. See him get a bit more upside before we start getting clever. Might do that at 4 o'clock. Unless something radical happens the next hour. Okay. So nobody's keen on gold, is that correct? Okay, let's see what the NAS is doing in the meantime. Yeah, sell the rally. Obviously, you had your stop loss in a different place because you had it where Reed said you'd been stopped out. Well, I think if you're still in, hold on to it. Yeah, I still feel it's. I just still feel 17 is going to be attacked from below. So hold on to those. The NAS, the Dow should be coming off a bit. We can put it down. Not enough people want to join. Let's put the 15-minute and see. Yeah, there we are. So those who did join will be doing okay. S&P, maybe get one there. That's a good point. And that's for everybody because most people, balances can afford that. Right, put them daily. Where can we put the stop? Yes, we can. Sound like Obama. Yes, we can. Yeah, I think we can. This is more affordable. And we put the TP down here somewhere. So we can go a bit lower, actually. Make it 3.8 on the nail. Did all right last couple of times. Maybe do it again. Put it down a little bit. Maybe put this a little bit down a bit. Just a tad down. There we are. Okay, I will do that in a moment. Anyone want to do this before we do that? Be quick, guys. We might be missing the CHF JPY. I presume we don't buy on that one, but hell, it's high. But anyway, we'll have a look. Anyone want to do this one? Your Fanny's in. Anybody else? And you see, it's quite affordable, 150 bucks, not like 300, 400, 500 rand a micro. That's fine. You've got a 1,000 rand profit and gone out, fair enough. But it does jump around. But that's a bigger story. This one is different because it's the same contract size. But instead of being 31,000, it's only 4,000. So yeah, you get my point. So this is more an index which is, well, is affordable basically for those who haven't got large accounts. John's in. Right, that's good enough. Let's put this down. 3940. 4028 38. Good stuff. Right. What was that one? Oh, JPY. You want to join this one? Where do you want to put the stop loss and TP there? So you get a risk reward down here somewhere. Let's look at the risk reward. Let's look at the risk first of all. I want it down here. That's 350, so that's not going to work. This today, it's only members 10 hours old today, and you've got a 220 pip stop. So over to you, Zeph, you want to do this? I think it's a great risk reward tool. But what do you want to do with this? Can you give me some TPs and stop loss, and I'll put it up for you? I think you might be on your own here. I've said not me anyway. What do you reckon, Zeph? Where do you want to put the stop loss, TP, etc.? I'm 42.21. Okay, I'll put those and see what it looks like. What's this doing now? Right, 142.21. And 151.22. Wow, 151.22. This is a long-term play by the look of it. £300 a micro for a long-term play. Right, let's have a look. There's different ways to put a trend line in. You can use the wick or the body. I'll use the wick to see what comes up with that one. Well, clearly it's a high uptrend, yeah. Well, clearly it's high, yeah, well, clearly. Anyone want to join him on this one? Anybody out there want to join? Yeah, I'm a bit nervous myself. The momentum is definitely up at the moment, there's no doubt about it. I've got a feeling if it goes up any more with the momentum, I think Zeph will take the profits. He's not going to wait for the TP. But there you are, it's on a weekly at the moment as I speak. So, anyone want to join him on this one? Just wait for your answers, because we've got one guy. I presume you're doing this one, Zeph, because it's your idea. Anyone want to join him on this one? Nah. You're going to join Lorenzo. Okay, fair enough. Let's get the thing up then. Sure, some bloody roughy toughies in this place. Good enough. All right, well, there we are then. 144.70, call it. $144.70. 142.21. Not against it, I just think to get a better price, but that's just me. Missed a few of them, so don't let me put you off. Okay, well, let's see how that goes then. Whose idea was Zeph? Put your name down, see how it works out. Let's see how that works out. Good enough. Very weak. Okay, well, there you are then. If you want to do it, there's the figures. Work them down, come back to it. Okay. AUDJP1. Sure, I'm not sure we're chasing it now. Let's have a look. Yeah. But you see, the thing is, it pulls back. I hear you. Technically, we get a pullback, but I think it's more profit taking than big time sellers coming in. I just don't want to be buying the yen. With Zeph on that one, I'm not keen on buying the yen. And so I'm not sure I'd be chasing it now. And I'm not sure by buying that is, and by selling it, you're buying the yen, and which I'm a little bit nervous on. So I personally, sorry about this, guys. I'm being a right wuss today, but I think I'll stay aside on this one. Okay. There you are. Those two. Mind you, to be fair, before you can call that a double top, you've got to wait till the candle is completed. Remember, it's still a work in progress. If that continues up, it won't be a double top anymore. So we're using a double top on the candle that say is still a work in progress. So technically speaking, I have to go along with Zeph there. If you want to be really pedantic on it, he's actually correct. You really use that one. And this one here, we can't either because it's been taken out. Unless we go back in history a little bit. See, we haven't really got one. Might squeeze one there. So it's not really a classic double top. So I'm afraid he's got a point there, Etienne. Definitely not Raymond. Absolutely, that's the point. If it breaks above, yeah. Otherwise, leave it alone or buy the retracement. I'll be nervous to sell it. Okay. Okay, we're all clear on that. What's the other one you want to look at? What's the NZD? Okay. Similar situation, hey? Don't sell it because you're buying the yen. We haven't got a breakout. It's been defended. Again, it's something I would like to buy, but I like to buy if we get a pullback or a breakout. Simple as that. I think you point out that, Zeph, because we're all tempted to do it. We see it, we forget the work's still in progress. Yeah, thank you for pointing it out. We forget that sometimes, yeah. You cannot use the candle for any form of trend lines, double tops, Fibonacci, if it's not been completed. Okay, right. CHFJPY, we just got into that one, so leave it for a moment. Let's see if the pound dollar is doing okay. If it is, we can move the stop loss down for everybody. Yeah, it was doing very well, in fact. Okay, guys, I don't know what you went in there, but I'm pretty sure you went in at least 30 pips away from this, so you can move your stop loss down to entry. So anybody in this one that took it, move your stop loss down to entry. If you're not in it, don't chase it now. I think that ship sailed. So that's a beaut. So I'm going to put a little bit of tick beside that one because that is a nice one. What I particularly like about it was my idea. Pound NZD at 90.10. A quick look at that one. was jumping up a bit, so that's not so pretty. Maybe we'll ignore that. Hope it goes away. Euro JPY 141.22. Not so pretty either, but I'm not that keen on that one anyway. So from my point of view, I'm definitely not in this one. I'm not in the pound NZD either. Just in the dollar one. Just the pound dollar one. Okay, Euro CHF. Yeah, I see the downside on this one. I think we missed this. When did this happen? Bloody hell, what's it now? 10. We should have got this one. We missed this one. How did we miss this one? We missed it. Solid. That was a perfect entry. Just this watch. I mean, this particular session. Perfect entry to sell it. Is it worth chasing? Quite annoyed about that. I missed it myself. I looked through all of them. I missed that. Damn it. Can we put it up here? It's a little bit far away. It doesn't have to be that far away. Yeah, I like this one. I think we even chase it now. I think we chase it now as a short. I quite like it. Anybody want to join me? I won't put the calculator up if you're not interested, but well spotted, Etienne. I'm just rather annoyed we missed it. We just looked at this about half an hour ago or 40 minutes ago. What a pleasure. You like it? Okay, I'll put it up. Okay, let's have a look then. Okay, you're going to go long as pleasure. You can do that. Absolutely. Put it down for both if you like. We'll start off with the short. Right, the short we can put up here. And the TP we can put in at here. 95.76. And then we'll do the long, if you want to do that. You got a risk reward 160. You got a wide stop, but I think it's worth it. Because I'd rather have a wide stop. That's right. Okay. Yeah, I see the short on this one. Yeah, I hear you, Cheryl, but I'm not sure it's going to be sustained unless they get some confirmation from the President ECB as Lagarde saying they're going to bung interest rates up. I think it's going to hover a bit. I think most of the expectations have been built in. I still see the Swiss is pretty strong. Let's have a look. I quite like this one. Okay, so who wants to join on this one? And I'll put the buy down in a minute. So we've got a couple of guys there on the short, so I'll write that down. URCHF sell 97.50, 98.40, and 95.76. And then for the long, EURCHF, long, right, 97.50, we'll call it the same price. Now get the stop loss and TP sorted. All right, this is going to be a long now. It's a bit wide, isn't it? That's quite right. You need maybe put it up here. So there's the long. So anyone wants to go for the long, I'll put those down, see how they work out. Put your name down for the long and mine for the sell. See how they work out. So, anybody want to join the long or the short? I'm with you, clear. I'm with you on that one, Etienne, but I've got that Euro CHF wrong the other day, so can't discount that. And that's why we have stop losses, to be fair. But I've got it down for me as a short, and I've got Zeph as a long. So anyone do the long on that one? There are your figures. If you want to put the short back up again, I can do it. Do you want me to put the figures back up for the short? Because they're the long one you got there. Short. Okay, I'll put the short back up again. 97.50. That can't be right. That's the bloody entry it did. 98.40, 0.9840, and 95.76. Yeah, and Ashley did as well. Actually, to be honest, I went along on my demo with you on that one, so I made a lot of demo money. How's that? That makes you feel better. Okay. Well, a couple of guys in short, a couple of guys who've been along. We'll have some fun. Have a look at it again at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Maybe it's our turn to crow this time around. Hey, guys. Anyway, we've got those two trades down, the short and the long, see how they work out. As a bit of spice to it, it's nice to see, yeah, it's nice to see different opinions, because that's what really what it's about. Okay, right, you've all got that down? I've got it written down if you want to come back, like I always said. Well, this is the whole point, isn't it? Unless it's my wife. She doesn't agree, that's different. Oh, no, it's the other way around. Sorry, Ash, it's the other way around. That's a good point, yeah. My poor imaginary wife just coming for some stick, eh? Right, S&P 500, anything happening on that? Absolutely sod all. That's amazing. Absolute zero. Nothing at all. Exactly the same as it was when we entered. So that's not much fun. That's about it. Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. 20 years ago, I'd be quite happy to fill the screen. Because I don't want to show you what I'm doing like Philip does. I'm having a quick whiskey at the moment. Was it Sake the Cape in Shape? That's the one. It could do. I could probably move about 3:30 maybe. We'll see. Okay, all right. Okay, so moving on. Recapped a couple. The pound dollar, like I said, get your stop loss down to break even. It's not come off much more to put into profit as yet, I don't think. Start to do so, yeah. Start to come off to put into profit here. Check the 15-minute, yeah. Popped up the 15 and then down. And the 50-minute times 50 times 15 minutes, a bit of a mouthful that. It seems to be holding there. So, yeah, I think we can maybe start gliding the profit to cover costs. So make it 1.1590. So whatever happens, you make not much, but you make a couple of bucks. It certainly won't cost you anything. Covered costs, you have a little bit of spending money on top if you get stopped out, and then we try and ride it later on. Good for you, Werner. Going for the short on this one. Where's the stop? See, if you get a wide stop, because it bounced up yesterday, it might be prudent to do that and take it down here. That's not going to work. So you're going to have to something wrong. Sorry. Do beg your pardon. Put it up here. Yeah. $16 stop. That's good enough. I presume agreeing on the short. The Zef turns around and wants to buy it. What I say is stop again, just above here, wasn't it? There, we'll have a stop there. Call it 1729 and 94. 1729. Actually, make it 1730 figure, and then see if 1690 works. You've got to do the 1690. Can't do 1700 on that. Won't work. Let's see if we can get something there. Maybe make it 1729, and that might just work. Just about squeeze it. Okay, at least you're not saying bye, eh, Zeph? There you are. That might be okay. Remember, once you get to the profit, you move your stop, protect yourself anyway. So you didn't have to get to 1690 to win out. Okay, anyone want to do the gold apart from Werner? I'll write it down if you want. Actually, I think Lorenzo went in again, so I'll put it down. So gold from our little chat this morning or WhatsApp post. 17, call it 1714. 1729 and 1690. That's good enough. I've gone in again. I got stopped out myself. I've gone in again just for the record. Okay, see how that works out. It's dollars moving up a bit, 109.67, which is good. Just going to check the yields for you. Should all have it minimized, like I mentioned. Yeah, still hovering above 3.25, which is quite high, which is bad for gold. So see how they go. No, that's fair enough. Yeah, well, I win about that as well. Actually, so that's when we chatted. So you got even a bit better one. So you can still stick with the same stop. You only got a $10 stop, and you can aim 1690. You got a better risk reward. But anyway, I'm not sure you should move your stop as yet. If you can take out 1710, get your stop moved down into maybe 1715 or 14. You can make your mind up. You've done this before to make sure you got profit whatever happens. Okay, so that's fine. It's gone quite well, this trading room, because I'll be honest, this morning I thought, sure, what we're going to do with this trading room, because there doesn't seem much out there. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for your support, because we've got how many out? We've got 4 out. Unbelievable. I think we're getting into that. Really morbid looking at it, and a little bit psychologically morbid about the gold as well. But it's starting to look a lot brighter. And I'm particularly chuffed for the pound dollar. You know, we're all human, a little bit of a smack on the gold, but it looks like that's coming to the party. It's coming, as I'm looking at it now as well, it's still coming off. What a pleasure. So don't forget, get your stop loss down, 1.1590. That's the whole point, Cheryl. This is what I'm trying to get across in this trading room. It's not a class like Forex and the FD classes or platform trading or whatever class they got out there. This is a team work forum. And I like to show broadcast my insecurities, etc., just to show nobody's got in here. We all get it wrong as noticed. That means we can, realize we get a bit of moral support when it goes wrong, and shout, scream, and jump up and down, and shout eureka when it comes right. What a pleasure. Yeah, it's moral support when it goes wrong. Anyone can crow when it goes right. It's getting the strength to handle it when it doesn't. Like Nadal, he's even talked now of giving up tennis because he got knocked out. But he'll probably recover mentally. But it hurts, First time he's been knocked out so early in a major for I don't know how many years. If you follow tennis. Okay. Because that's all about mental stuff as well, like this game. Okay, right. So there it is. Okay, Cheryl, good stuff. Of course, as I can make us a break, we're just going to get up and keep going. Quite great. Yeah, good stuff, Cheryl. Great. So I'll see you later. Oh, tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow morning. What? Not according to me, it hasn't. It's 109.66 on mine. I see you mean yesterday, yeah. Ciao, Cheryl. How are you doing there, Mark? Is it your account looking a bit prettier lately? Or are you still holding that gold from about 2-3 years ago? recording mine several hours ago, went up 110 minutes. It's starting to bounce again, which is good. Maybe we get this one right on the gold. Okay. Let's have a look. Actually, we've got more than that out. We've got a heck of a lot out. We've got the pound, dollar, euro, JPY, S&P, GBP, NZD, CHF, JPY, euro, CHF, euro, and the gold. We've got more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 we got out. I expect we'll have to get one. We'll practically get a record. Let's talk about Murphy's Law, eh? Okay, you're going to be on the road. Okay, fair enough. Well, you'll probably catch Asher then. We've been on Wednesday. I have a new through pull with Brent and Nasdaq now. I'm not sure what that means. I hope that's good. Sell a rally off Brent to put out my little weekly update. Seems to be coming right. Pulling back, no surprise there. Three-way relationship. Oh, okay. So one guy once said, I'm not bisexual, I'm trisexual. Try anything. Okay, well, that's fine. Right, let's see how the Euro CHF is. Bloody better be coming down. I'll be completely, well, no, it's not. Nothing's happening. It's keeping me suspended till 4. Okay, right. I think that's about me. Stuff to go for. We can look at shares later on, see what happens. See if we can find some entry on shares because the US is back open again. I just want to check what happened with the pound at 10:30. Just a second on my other one. Construction 49.2 compared to 48, which is a little bit of a help for the pound, but it's not a big difference. So it doesn't make that much difference. GBP NZD, is it misbehaving? What we got out for that one? I wasn't keen myself, to be fair. So I'm definitely not on that one. We'll see what's happening. It is misbehaving, yeah. But and I wouldn't give up on it. I wouldn't give up on it. Yeah, it's quite a strong sort of area there. I would not give up on it. It is misbehaving, I agree, but we've got the stop out the way at 87, so it might come right. Okay. And the S&P came to a standstill. See if there's anything happening there. Yeah, it's coming off a bit. Not much, but at least it's starting to come off. That's good news. Okay. So I've got 3 out at the moment: pound, dollar, S&P short, the Euro CHF. Well, to be fair, but one is my idea, but Etienne's. But anyway, the others and the gold. Yeah, sorry. The others, we'll see how they go. Zephyr CHF JPY was a buy. Just a quick recap. $144, slightly down, but not much. 2 or 3 pips down, but I wouldn't say that much. Okay, Lorenzo, good luck. Hope to see you later on. If not, well, catch you when what's it, Tuesday? Catch you when I next see you, basically, if you're not coming this afternoon, because Ash is on tomorrow. Okay. Anything else you want to recap on, or I've run out of ideas. So we've got a lot out. We don't want to just push it too hard and get too cute. Anything you want to recap on, or have another recap before we close off? No, we didn't actually. Brent to me short the rally, but we didn't. I was hoping to short the rally a bit higher up, to be honest. I was hoping to short it maybe near the 100 mark if it gets there. I can't remember. I put it down here. That's right. On my snippet, technically speaking, yeah, around about the 98 buck mark to short it. We got up about 95 something or other yesterday, 96 in fact. But then again, it couldn't sustain the upward move. So quite used to that 10-day moving average. It holds there. Hey, I'm not joining it now. No. Cheers, Raymond. I wouldn't be shorting it now. I don't know if you're on board there or anybody's on board. I'd rather be short than long. But if you're not on board, I wouldn't join it now. Currently in a long. Okay, well, that's not so bad. I mean, yeah. Don't know what you're aiming at, but I wouldn't get too cute with it. The Saudis are looking like they might be talking about cutting a little bit of production, so you might give a bounce. I wouldn't buy or sell it at any stage at this particular moment, but you could get a bounce if you're long. But yeah, just keep your fingers up. 97 to buy, and that's a bit higher. It's a bit late to say that now, doesn't help, does it? Yeah, well, you might get lucky, but that's pushing it a bit. Okay, I think that's about me. Anything else you want to look at, or should we wind it up? I haven't got any other bright ideas. We've got some brilliant ones here. Thanks for the moral support there. Shell's already left with the guys there. We can check again this afternoon to see how they work and take it from there. I think so, yeah. I think so. What's happening there? Yeah, of course you can. It's doing well. Well, at 141.50, it's nearly 30 pips. I'll tell you what you can to play safe, 30 pips in the profit. If you're in that one and you got it at 141.50, which I got in myself, and I've got it written down here as an entry, put it up to 141.50, so you take all the fear risk out of it. Thanks, Precious. We'll do that now. Just okay, Mr. Trading Room. Move it up to 141.50. You cannot lose on the trade, and then just enjoy the profits as they come in. Okay. Hold on ADCA. I thought it should have been a short. 89.30. What are we on at the moment? Oh, yeah. Look at the momentum still down. It's a bit of resistance there, so you might get a little bit of noise, but the momentum's clearly still down. You shouldn't be still having a stop loss in the original. We should have moved it down. We moved it down to entry at 89.30. Now I can move it to profit. I would suggest 88.90. It's a bit close. I get you, but we don't want to lose out by a decent bounce here. So 88.90. If that's a bit too close, a bit close. 12 pips. Maybe make it around 89. Then you got 30 pips. Okay. So hopefully, yeah, move it down to 89. And then you will be in a profit whatever happens. Okay, so put that as a tick as a winning trade. That's good enough. Thanks for the reminder. Okay, but otherwise hold it. Might get a bit of noise here, but the momentum's clearly down, so hold on to it. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, monitor it, but yeah, get the stop down, and it's amazing the difference it makes to sight when you know your stop's in no profit. Then you know you can not worry anymore. Okay, but don't get it down just to take the worry and get it too close. Don't forget that. Always try and hold that, understand that emotion. Okay, guys, brilliant. Yeah, just before I wrap up, I don't know what price you got in at. From me and the trading room, we got at 141.50. So you can put the stop loss to 141.50. If you got it at 141.70, it's too close. So I'm putting it at 141.50. So for me personally, the risk is completely taken out of it. Okay. Got it. Anything else before we wrap up, guys? Any other quick check? Okay. Right, so we'll have another look and review them again this afternoon at 4. and hope we can have the smile back on our faces. Good enough. Thanks very much, guys, and catch you later.